Jack, owner of Hockey Alley, here today showing you the sticks, which is the lightest shaft out of all of them. Today's it's going to be a way off between all the companies that I have. So the lightest shaft from every company is going to go head to head against the other companies. So let's see which one's the lightest shaft. Here are the 20 sticks that I picked that are the lightest shafts from each company. So the lightest from each company are going to go head to head. It's going to be elimination. So we're going to start with the Harrow and the Shearwood. The first two, head to head. Let's see which one's lighter. Okay. First one, 344 grams. This is the lightest Harrow. I have 3 of them. This is the lightest one, 344 grams. The next is the Shearwood. The Shearwood is the one that Crosby used in his rookie year. Would have been the same shaft. 332. Shearwood wins. 2. Innovative 1100 versus a Christian Kevlar. It's not an aluminum. This is a Kevlar graphite shaft, carbon shaft. Let's see. So we're going to put the Christian on first. Christian's no longer in business. So this is one of their lightest shafts, 313 grams. And let's see the Innovative. Innovative, this is probably their lightest shaft that I have. 336, Christian wins. Next up, Branches versus Hespler. So the Branches is all Kevlar, it's rounded, and the Hespler is the one that Wayne Gretzky used when he played for the Rangers. So let's put the Hespler on first. That's the one that Wayne would have used in his final years. 358 grams. And I know the Branches is a lot lighter than that, but it has Kevlar. I figured Kevlar is heavier. Branches wins. Next up is the Nike Apollo versus the Coho Torpedo. So Nike Apollo, all I know about it is that they use 50 grams of pearl white. That's what Nike wanted, is the pearl white color. So that weighs a lot. Let's see what happens here. Torpedo is the lightest Coho shaft I have at 328 grams. And the Nike Apollo, 370 grams. So if they didn't use that pearl white, they probably would have been a lot lighter. This is a great stick. If you get a one piece in this, it's unreal. The kick point on this is unreal. Coho wins. So in my last video, I made the way off for Easton. The Synthesis was the lightest shaft I had. So I'm going up against the Louisville Tricor. So that's the lightest Louisville I have. So let's see the Louisville Tricor. 292 grams, 291 grams. And I remember the Synthesis was a lot lighter. I think it was at 279, I believe. Let's see. 278. Synthesis wins. Up is CCM Ripcord versus Battle Axe. Battle Axe, I don't know much about it, but it feels like the BX10. This is a shaft. This is an original shaft. Let's see here. 293 grams. Okay, the trigger is a one-piece stick. It's a 3D trigger. PMT, that's the lightest CCM I have. 279. CCM Trigger wins. Next up is Reebok 11K. 8K is the lightest shaft. And True AX9. That's a one-piece shaft. So the other one's an original shaft versus one piece. So let's see the difference. Let's see if there's a difference. I'm gonna set this up there. Okay, let's go with the Reebok first. The 8K was the lightest Reebok I had. 296 grams, that's the lightest one. And the True AX9, 288. True wins. Round is Warrior versus Winwell. So Warrior QR E Pro. That's the lightest shaft I had from Warrior. And the Winwell. So I'll also put the Winwell first. Let's see what we get. Winwell's an original shaft. 326 grams. The Warrior's from a one piece. QR Pro is one of their top line shafts that they made. Sticks, actually. It's unbelievable. 265, wow, that's unbelievable. Warrior wins versus Ballistic, 2 companies that are no longer in existence. So the Mission first, the flyweight, supposed to be really light. Lightest shaft I had from the Mission, 304 grams. And let's see the Ballistic. Ballistic became Combat, and now it's True. Not sure if this is the same operation or not. 317, the mission wins. Pair of the first round, Montreal Nitro versus Bauer limited edition. So this is the lightest Bauer shaft I found. It's from a one piece, but it's light. They're all about the same size and length, by the way, so if you're wondering that. So Bauer is 282 grams. I think Bauer is going to take this one because the Montreal Nitro is a lot heavier. 340, big difference. Bauer wins what's left in the second round. So we're going to go with these first two pairs. Mission versus Bauer limited edition. So I don't know why it's limited edition. Must be. It's a Total One limited edition. Could be the colors, not sure. And we're going to see the difference here. So Bauer limited edition Total One is 282 grams. The flyweight, again, the lightest shaft that Mission made. 304, Bauer wins. And in a video a while back, and I was talking about my collection, I thought the flyweight was the lightest shaft I had. I guess I'm wrong once he put them on the scale, and completely wrong on that one. So my bad on that one. The next two, AX versus Shearwood. So AX9 True versus Shearwood. Let's see, the Shearwood's 332. And the True is from a one piece. True wins. Warrior versus Coho Torpedo. So let's put the Coho first. Coho, 327 grams. And that's the lightest Coho I have. So the next one's a Warrior. Warrior QRE Pro, 265 grams. Wow. Unbelievable. Christian Kevlar Diamond Light versus Easton Synthesis. Easton Synthesis was the lightest shaft I had out of all my Eastons. Just out of all of them. 277, 278. Let's see the Christian. 312, Easton wins. Next two, Branches, 9905 Kevlar versus the Ripcore 3D Trigger. Let's see, CCM, 279 grams. Okay, we're gonna see the Branches. Branches is the original shaft, made in the USA. 304, CCM wins. The last 5 remaining, and it's going to be in one of them 2 and the other one's going to be 3. Way off. Let's see what happens. First 2 is going to be True AX9 versus the CCM Trigger 3D. Let's see the True first. 288 grams. Okay, so we're going to go with the CCM. Both are from a one piece, by the way. 279, CCM wins. Stick way off. Bauer, Warrior, Easton. Some of the biggest in the companies. Some of the biggest names in stick industry. So let's see here. Bauer, limited edition. This again was the lightest shaft out of all of them. Out of all the Bauers I have. 282 grams. Let's see the Warrior. 265, wow. Unbelievable how light that one is. Let's see the Easton. Easton was 278. Warrior wins. Here are the finalists. Warrior versus Ccm Trigger 3D. That's the lightest Ccm shaft I have. And the Warrior, that's the lightest Warrior I have. Let's see. They're both from a one-piece stick. Let's see the Warrior first. 265 grams. Okay. Ccm Trigger 3D, 280 grams. So even the Easton Synthesis was lighter than this one. So Warrior wins. The Warrior is the lightest shaft I have out of all of them. This is the one. It has the Carbon 1000. It came from a one piece. Has grip on it, by the way. Also has the plug in there. This is the lightest shaft. So first place Warrior, second place Easton Synthesis, third place CCM 3D Trigger, fourth place Bauer Limited Edition Total One. Those were a few grams off, but the Warrior was at least 10 grams, at least 10 to 12 lighter than the other ones. Thank you for watching my video.